Maharashtra is in the grip of devastating rains and floods. So many towns and villages are underwater, and it's not just the land, it's the families, the farmers, and the whole community feeling the loss. Today, let me walk you through the 5 worst hit places in Maharashtra, and we'll see what life looks like there after all this devastation. So, let's go through the 5 worst affected places one by one. First, Marathwada. Marathwada has faced the worst flood in over 50 years. Whole farms underwater, villages completely cut off, and even bridge that washed away. At least 8 people have died, thousands are still stuck in flooded homes. Crops are ruined, and for farming families, that's their only way to earn. This kind of sudden rain, no one can really prepare for it. Fields that once had standing crops are now just muddy lakes. Second, Dharashil. Here, more than 150 villages are badly flooded. People woke up to water inside their homes, bridges collapsed, and in many villages there were no roads left to escape or for rescuers to come in. The army and NDRF teams are trying their best, but reaching some villages is still a big challenge. Imagine needing help and not even being able to call or walk out. Third is Beed. Beed saw more than 60 mm of rain in just a few days. That might sound like a number, but here's what it really means. The entire villages had to leave their homes. Crops like soybean, cotton, and grain are gone. Stored grain is spoiled, cattle have died, and roads are still blocked. People in Beed are now running out of food, clean water, and medicines. And with most families depending on agriculture, it's a crisis that affects every part of daily life. Fourth is Nagar. The rain here was bad enough, but the real trouble started when big dams like Jayakwadi had to release extra water. And that made things even worse for the villages downstream, where water rushed in faster than people could react. Rescue teams are working hard, helping children, the elderly, and disabled people reach safer places. But the weather is still rough and many roads are still not safe. Fifth, Solapur, Latur, and Nanded. These 3 districts have been hit by overflowing rivers, broken embankments, and whole towns getting cut off. No transport, no proper communications, and still no clear idea of when life will return to normal. Now, the important question here is what the government is doing. Well, the Maharashtra government has announced some major relief efforts. Rupees 2,215 crore is being given to help over 31 lakh farmers. This money will go straight into their bank accounts, and banks have been told not to take this money for any old loan repayments. An additional rupees 1,339 crore has been announced for losses from earlier rains this year. That sounds like quick support, right? But here's where it gets complicated. So is it enough? Many opposition leaders, including from Congress NCP Sharad Pawar and Shiv Sena UBT, say the help is not enough. And a lot of farmers agree. Here's why. Marathwada alone lost more than 33,000 hectares of crops, and across Maharashtra, over 70 lakh hectares of farmland has been damaged. That's massive. And the losses are not just financial, it's the emotional loss of hard work gone to waste, with no clear plan for what comes next. So here's the question for you. Do you think should the government increase the aid? Is the current help enough, or is it just the beginning of what's needed? Let us know in the comments, and for more updates do subscribe to Lokmat Times.